Yeah,
Hey,
cuz. You got the Boost
shit.
mobile service?
Huh?
I
What you
said
say?
you got the Boost mobile service.
No, I got an iPhone.
Your shit, Android and Boost.
Nigga, man, I got it. I got the iPhone, cuz I don't know. Maybe my service bad.
I can't hear you.
I said maybe my service bad. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, call back again.
All right.
You heard me? Hey, man, don't worry about me being shiny, my nigga. I'm out here. Or in here. I'm waiting on the homie to come back, cuz we got some shit to talk about. Keep this shit real. A nigga tired of a lot of shit. And yeah, y'all know when I get tired of shit, I go up on the internet. And what I'm tired of is black people like a motherfucker. I'm tired of us being so goddamn emotional and sensitive to our condition, but we don't do shit to fix it. Hold on, there go the homie. Don't laugh, T Essence. I'm serious as fuck. Sick of that shit. Oh, white people can't say nigga. Man, fuck that shit. Nigga be too sensitive. What's up, cuz? Your shit better?
Yeah. You can see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts, though. Spit that shit.
Yeah, cuz. I just don't like black people. I think we just dumb, cuz.
Facts. We can be. We can be. Some of the most intelligent people on the planet have a problem thinking collectively. Is a problem. As a unit.
I'm mad at every black actor that be in them slave movies. Like, why y'all still doing slave movies for these motherfuckers? They can't do a slave movie without a black nigga.
Right.
So you just signing up to be a slave in the movie.
We can make them go away real fast when you put it like that.
To me is whack, fool. Huh? What'd you say?
I said we could put an end to them slave movies real fast when you put it like that.
Oh God, it's been like that since Django. I'm like, all right, cuz, enough of this shit, bro. I seen Roots, I seen Amistad, cuz. Why do we need 10 years of slaves? The Butler, all this slave shit, cuz. Harry Tubman back at it again. Like, cuz, this shit is getting played out, my nigga.
It's the inferiority complex. They got to keep that shit fresh in our mind to where we won't rise up. We won't think collectively. We won't think we more than just that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's psychological warfare.
I'm over the selling out that we do. I'm over the how tapped out of the ethers we really are as a people, cuz. I'm tired of all that shit, my nigga. We killing each other. I get that was a systematic system there. You know what I'm saying? Genocide and all that shit. But
Right.
we perpetuating it. And we supposed to be the strongest, the most, all of this shit. But every other race is thriving but us.
Because every go ahead.
And then as a people, we so judgmental on what you can and can't do to us.
Facts. And we're not patient enough with each other. Nigga go to a black business and have a bad experience. We never go back. Like, nah, I'm cool. Nigga go to Walmart, get treated like shit, double back. Nigga go you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to continue to build our own. We got to figure out a way to keep our money amongst ourselves, bro.
Hey, in the comments, cuz said, it's too many fake and scary motherfuckers to bring on the revolution. Other motherfuckers said, it's not because we're not working together. How are we working together?
We're not working together at all.
When nigga talk about the revolution, like, let's actually doing something, cuz, and not even saying like get on kamikaze shit off the dribble, cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, What are we doing collectively to improve our condition, cuz?
Nothing. It's sad to say nothing. Nothing, bro. Everybody worrying about is they straight.
In
And
the
you know,
60s, cuz they was fighting. That was segregation, cuz they was doing all this shit. They had the Motown shit. They was doing that shit, cuz they was fighting back, fight the power of the people. In the 90s, cuz they was like trying to bring you like that. Bro, I just feel like generational, like what happened to the civil rights movement. Why the fuck is that history and not a movement?
because it wasn't funded by us. That shit was funded by the same people oppressing us, coming with that. They financing the civil rights movement. They financing the NAACP. They financing Black Lives Matter. They finance everything damn near but the Black Panthers. And we see how that went. You can't go if I come to your house.
So you need.
If I come to your house or come to your family and do y'all harm and then come with the care package too, it's fake. It's fake. It ain't. I don't really mean it. And it's like controlled opposition. I'm just trying to stay in control, have my finger on the rebellion, so that I can control how out of hand it really get. Because I still want to rule over your people. And that's what these organizations is. You know, that's what they are. Nigga, we not financing nothing. We ain't financing none of this shit. You know?
How do a nigga form a militia of resistance of the resisting against not just white supremacy, but also the poison that's within our own people of just ignorance, of just not being on the accord that's going to liberate us? That's the shit that be throwing me off, cuz God made me with all this passion and zeal. I'm funny, I can talk to everybody, and I got all these friends and shit. But like, what is it all for, cuz? What is this shit for? My nigga, like, I look around at my people, just like even in dealing with my family, like my baby mama, like, cuz, why are you so impossible to communicate with? Like, not even like personally attacking her, but just like, I know niggas across the world feeling me on that. Like, why is it so like, where's the accountability in our women to just stand up and say, you know what? I realize that I react on emotions, and emotions change.
Facts.
Emotions change. They're illusions. It's not real. If I step on your toe, cuz, and that shit hurt, and you like, God damn, nigga, my toe. And I'd be like, bro, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. Fool, you good? You straight? Fool, you need some ice? That's gonna change the anger. Now you're not angry. Now you're just dealing with the pain of your
toe.
Now
you're not angry. Exactly.
You just like, damn, fool, watch my toe.
Yeah. It goes back to just having a central command. We need a
See, look, hey, my big homegirl said in the comments, first stop calling yourself nigga, and you are intelligent African American. Now, even that, by like, cool, I could ride with that. That's not. I'm not against saying that that's not part of the solution. It's how we identify ourselves, right?
Right.
But if we identify ourselves by saying nigga, and I don't connect to you by calling you a nigga, my nigga, and I'm my brother, like, that shit played out, and nigga, that the wave ain't finna catch that old bullshit.
Yeah.
The times and the generation change. It's not even in our hands, bro. We in our mid-30s.
Right.
It's not in our hands no more, bro.
Right.
We in our prime. So we're supposed to be the enforcers of the movement. Whatever go down, like, nigga, what? I'm out here, I'm cracking, I'm tripping, whatever, for the people. You feel me? We don't even have that spirit die, fool.
Yeah.
As an adult man, I've never seen us as a people say, no, fuck that.
Yeah. We took everything they gave us. It's nothing. They gave us bullshit. They gave us crack. We work with that. They gave us coke. They gave us gangbanging. We work with that. They gave us skinny pants. We'll figure it out. Skinny jackets. They never gave us nothing, and we was like, nah, we ain't fucking with that. So that's one thing we have to do, is create a moral compass for ourselves. It's just certain shit we ain't getting down with. You know, that's important. And we
like
have to
slave
have
movies, cuz. I'm tired of that.
Out.
I know nigga be on the little funny side, because I'm serious. How do you as a black nigga say, I'll be the slave in the thing?
The money.
Like,
They get the money. The money. It's no.
So if our issues, our true issues are what would you say our true issues as a people is? Greed?
No, our true issues as a people is we lack important shit mentally, and we lack
That what?
And we lack shit mentally. We lack a central command of thought. We need our own, for lack of a better term, we need our own White House. We need our own committee of motherfuckers that can stand at the gate and say this ain't coming into the so-called black community. Whether it be gang banging, robbing, stealing, killing,
shit like this. California Grown, right? Shout out to California Grown for just participating in this type of conversation.
Yeah.
But I got a problem with her saying, or him, I don't know really, I can't see, but we need reparations. Like if you broke in my house, tied up my wife, fucked her, and beat my kids, I don't want nothing from you besides death, my nigga.
Facts. We need our land back. We don't need no money from y'all. Y'all money ain't worth shit anyway. Nigga, Jordans used to be $100. Now they $250 damn near. That mean a dollar ain't worth shit. It ain't worth what it used to be.
Hey, somebody said not knowing our history, and we were just talking about history just now, like slavery in within itself. I'm against teaching that to my son. Why am I gonna give my son 400 years of slavery and how we were just under like a less of a people? Why do I want to start him off 400
What
years
about
back?
the other 7,000 years of black history where we ruled the planet? Why is slavery so important? What about the other 7,000 years when we was all over the place? When we was in Egypt, when we was in Israel, when we was in Spain, when we was in America, when we was in South America, when we was in Asia. You feel me? Nigga, the oldest statues of Buddha, the nigga got twisties and dreads. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Stop saying black people come from Africa. Nigga, we come from the planet. We're indigenous to Earth. That out of Africa theory is more white supremacy.
When you take government away from the human experience, like I was born, like I'm from Earth, my nigga, and I should be able to do me how I please to do me.
In spite of my religious beliefs, right? Whatever, nigga, we should be able to do that. Facts.
Bro said, but as a people, why can't we bounce back?
We can't bounce back because we don't have one mind.
We don't have, and beyond it being one mind, we don't even have one cause to stand for together.
What? The only cause we stand for together is other people's shit. We attach ourselves to other people's problems. Meanwhile, we left out to dry all on our own. When these motherfuckers are system, when we leave the house, nigga, we take our money to the Arab for gas. We take our money to the white man for groceries at the grocery store, McDonald's, wherever we going. Nigga, we take our money to the Chinaman, our women to get their nails and shit done. When we leave the house, we giving our money to every other nation except our own. How are we ever gonna, we're funding our destruction, bro. We're funding it.
Hey, bro said, how did the Jews bounce back after they went through the Holocaust? My answer to that is simple. The Jews weren't stripped of their religion. The Jews weren't stripped of their fucking what do you call it? Divine creed of like how they get down. They know they Jewish. We don't know what we are, cuz. Right now, I'm a Moor and you are Israel Hebrew, nigga. We both Crips though, and we went to middle school together. So you my nigga.
Right.
So
the first thing the Jews did, it go back to what Malcolm X was talking about. The first thing that Jews did was they nationalized. Now, whether they stole somebody's nationality or not, that's a whole nother conversation. But they decided that we're going to be these people on the public record, and they got mentioned. It was a whole plot anyway to destabilize Palestine in the so-called Middle East. So they had other shit working behind them to get in where they at now anyway. It's for purposes of war and destruction. But that's a whole nother conversation. But
Crip, I went to Palestine. I know all about that shit.
Yeah, so but the first thing they did was collectively decide as a people we're going to be Jewish. Now, are they the real Jews? The whole world knows they're not. That's not even up for debate no more. Maybe it was 10 years ago, but it's so much information out there right now. So many ancient pictures of what the real Jews look like. That's not even up for debate right now. But Their power came because they decided that that's who they was going to be because of the religion that they practice. Nobody can convert into being a different nationality because they religious beliefs. And I can study kung fu all day. I'll never be a Chinese nigga. I'll just be a black nigga that'll whoop your ass. You see what I'm saying?
God.
So what they did with that Jewish shit was take someone else's ancient culture and become them as a nationality. Now, it worked for them, but you know, they had the whole world backing them. And that's and like Buddy was talking about reparations. You can't get reparations when you are known by a term that denotes you as property to the United States corporate structure. So how can we get you can't get reparations as a byword because really you ain't nobody.
Okay, so I'm just addressing some of these comments, cuz yes, it's the systems that are in place to keep us divided. But at this point, like bro is saying, so when are we gonna do what the Jews did and get our shit together? The systems that are in place, if we know that there are systems, you must be what you know. So when I was young, tripping on my bitch, I used to sock the wall, cuz that started hurting my knuckles. As 30, that shit hurt, cuz socking walls growing up, cuz. All that's bullshit. So when you know better, you do better. So at this point, we know that there's systematic slavery set up for us to fail. How do we not avoid or come together on shit that we just gonna blame the system? A thing that doesn't even exist, really. It's made up. When you say the system, yes, there's things that affect us that keep us oppressed. But if we know that, how can't we stand together and put $5 together and create $1 billion to now create a hub station for motherfuckers to, you know, come together on we're fixing the black plight?
Facts.
Like right now, it's 17 people in this thing, in this live. Now, okay, we on quarantine. We just locked in. It's live. We talking about the black plight. What we gonna do after this? We just having conversations. That's why I bang Crip, because at least we do shit, fool. At least niggas go smack their enemy, fool. At least niggas ride. Yo, it's a lot of bullshit that's corrupted about gang banging, but it's activeness, bro. It's active. We not just sitting around. Woe is me. Oh, we shall overcome. Fuck overcoming, cuz. What's happening? And I'm not even saying violence, my nigga, but can we 17 people?
But the thing is, we need violence. It's like we cannot talk about freedom and not talk about violence. It doesn't work like that. We can't. It doesn't work like that. And it's not like I'm trying to sound like the nigga that's ready to, you know, strap up with the hot dogs and go. No, I'm just keeping it 1,000. No people in history ever got free without blood, bro. It has to be bloodshed. Your enemies got to know you mean it. You have to release me, bro. Even on a biblical standpoint, when the children of Israel left Egypt with Moses, even the Most High knew to drown the Egyptians that was chasing them. Even the Most High said, well, I'm going to kill these niggas. Once y'all pass through the dry land, I'm going to kill these niggas that's following y'all.
Hey, let me address this real quick. Gangsters should be sticking together against the real enemy and not your brother. Violence against each other is what most gangsters are being condemned for. My thing is this: what the fuck your bitch ass doing in general? You don't even have if it go down with the whites, it's my responsibility to put my life. Fuck y'all, because we together.
Right.
It ain't just I've been conditioned and trained, nigga. That shit was genocide, bro. That shit, I'm a victim of that shit, bro. I didn't just, I want to kill niggas. No, nigga, I had to be a part of this to survive my conditions growing up where I grew up.
That's the bullshit culture they gave us.
It's my responsibility to create a revolution for your bitch ass when you sit there scared, ain't never been off the porch, never none, ain't never get slapped in the face, don't do shit. Like, I'm not fighting for nobody like that, bro.
Right.
We all need to get on one accord. Maybe you're not the one with the pistol or throw a punch, but you need to be on one accord with your voice and your body and your willingness to die for the movement. If we don't got that, cuz, we don't got shit, my nigga. Because they had
You're not going to ever get free.
Them niggas ready to die. Them niggas getting hit. Throw a rock at me right now, A-Trey. I'm walking in the police store. Rock at me. I'm Crip. What? It'll be rest in peace shirts, my nigga. But what value of it is it to my family and to my people as a whole if I'm just a nigga on a shirt and niggas ain't continuing to die for the cause? Nobody want to die.
Something, these niggas is not going to continue to die. So it's like when the revolution start, the first thing we got to do is take out niggas like that. Because they gonna sell us out anyway. They gonna tell where we hit our women.
Hold on, let me address something. When you ask me, am I talking to you in the comments? I'm just putting your comments as a part of the conversation. So I'm just addressing your thought, the school of thought that you come from, not necessarily you as an individual, but just using your comment as steps in order to build what we building. So whether I agree or not, I'm just putting it out there to the bro so that we can all be on the same accord about what the people are talking about, because your voice is just as important as mine. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, on a live with my nigga, not even trying to like create nothing, but simply saying like, hey, when are we gonna create something, cuz?
Nigga, since we was young, we was been ready to die on some Crip shit. On my mama, I'll be so happy right now if the vibe went out that we finna die for the people and we riding for our freedom. What?
On God, because then
we was ready to die for
because
nothing.
then I don't gotta. Then I'm a martyr, bro. I don't gotta be like, oh my son, fuck my son, fuck my son. Matter of fact, you 7, my nigga, you should be out here in the fight too, nigga. Bust on cuz if it's going down like that. And I'm not even like preaching hatred or no shit like that.
It's not, bro. It's not hatred. It's not hatred. And that's another thing we gotta get out of the black thought process. Talking about love for your people don't mean hatred for others. It don't mean hatred for others. Just because we trying to figure out a way to love ourselves, we got that bad. Motherfuckers start talking about, you know, building our own self and protecting our women and children and being ready to die for our people is now we hate others. No, nigga, others have been proven to hate us for hundreds of years consistently. So we can't be so weak to where we can't say, all right, enough is enough. You know, even like when the Black Lives Matter came in, they so disrespectful. They came with the All Lives Matter. All right, well, cool. You see what I'm saying? Everything that we do to unify mentally is undermined with a commercial term. You see what I'm saying? To justify the continual hatred of our people. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, like they said, black lives turn into blue lives. Exactly. So it's like, no. And then like the Black Lives Matter. Nigga, we was all riled up about that shit. Nigga, that shit was all about gay and lesbian rights and shit.
Oh God, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Lie,
so
bro.
They faked us. Man, they hit us with a 32 blue fake.
I seen remember they was shooting niggas down, cuz Freddie Gray, all the shit. Like it was like they just was busting Charlottesville, all that little shit that they had cracking. Bro. When they was doing all that, bro, they would have like violin strings on the deaf, like Freddie Gray dead. Like you look on YouTube and it's like scoring, like it's a movie, like a theatrical.
It's emotional,
scoring.
yeah.
Like,
they want you to have the right vibe.
Yeah, like an engineer actually went in the background of the news clip to put the most saddest violin playing ass music. Yeah. I'm like, why is this a production, cuz? It's literally
it's psychological.
This death was used to ignite something inside of me. Why would you go out of your way to put scoring on the headline?
Fear. What they was doing with that. See, the police killings on TV, those was just modern day public lynchings. Like back in the day where they take a nigga down to town hall and hang a nigga. You feel me? We don't live in that type of environment no more, but they still want to put that energy out there that we killing you niggas innocently. So that we will always remain mentally inferior and we won't want to rise. It was just a public lynching. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they continue to do that. So with that being understood, it's pure psychological warfare. Pure psychological warfare. You know, that's all it is. So that in our mind, we would never want to talk like this, have conversations like this, to even dare to think to get out of this shit. You know? And that's where the strings come in. Got niggas feeling emotional and scared and sad. You can't do nothing with that. When have you ever left the house, you know, when the nigga was banging hard, you left the house sad, emotional, and scared, and was able to make it through the day. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Nigga condition his mind to jump off the porch to come back home, and this was whatever that could come along between now and then. I ain't going out. And that's the mind frame that society don't want us to have as a people. They want us to be weak, nigga. You see them. You see what they doing with this music shit, nigga. They switching the genders. You got the niggas dressing and rapping like bitches. You got the bitches. It's fucked up, nigga. When we was young, nigga Tupac came on the radio and said, "Fuck Jay-Z, fuck that nigga." I didn't even know who he was, but fuck that nigga. And I was ready to ride, ready to squabble, troublesome 96, nigga, whatever. You see what I'm saying? That frequency, they, you know, you see the music we got now.
Hey, bro said, but the question still comes to what is to be done now. Now, here's the thing that bothers me. Here's the thing that bothers me about what is to be done, because there has to come a time where we have to do something. Like,
right.
Something has to happen, bro.
Right.
They have desensitized and sissified.
That's a good word. Desensitized.
Our whole generation up under our little brothers and them. Them niggas is busters. They weird.
Facts.
Don't even let me get started on our kids.
Facts.
Straight up, fool. Like, it's like what the army that we have to even work with, Neiman, is like bullshit. It's like, all right, coach, finna trip on these niggas and we finna bust on these niggas, and we know these niggas that's getting in the car is drop the pistol ass niggas. It's like, how do you even start to resist when you know you don't really got no help?
I think one of the best things to do right now.
Say?
I think one of the best things that we could do as a people is, you know, like I say, we need a central command. But since we don't have that, what resonates with us best as a people is music. We gotta take the music back, bro. We gotta figure out how to get the music back so that we can get the message out. You know, we gotta make, you know, you know, because like I say, when you think about the music from the early 90s, it was real music about, you know, us as a people. Black pride, black love, Queen Latifah, who you calling a bitch, fight the power. All, you see what I'm saying? Like, we had real vibes that made us as a people feel strong inside. And when something came against us, nigga put that out in the music, and boom, now we all on the same page with that. You know, we need a way to have a unified thought process. We need a way for everybody to understand that we got to invest our money into some type of trust account or some type of trust fund that by contract has to finance educational systems for our children. It has to finance programs for our pregnant women and their babies. It has to finance programs for you know, just reforming gangbangers or whatever the case is, you know, because there's nothing wrong with see, we tribal people naturally. So of course we want to gangbang, we want to have our own little circle, we want to have our own little crew. But if we could all convert that into us being the people and protecting our own, nobody could fuck with us. So we have to have a way to invest money into financing operations that recondition the thought process outside of other nationality or other races influence what we understand and learn.
So it takes finances to lift a nation of people. Like, you gotta have money in order to be successful at whatever.
If you want to do it the peace way, if not, we could just burn this motherfucker down and build through the ashes when it's just us. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, nobody gets free without blood.
Okay, so over time we've seen black people boycott the Gucci, Target, whatever, a certain gas station based on, or Tommy Hilfiger, whatever racist little shit is done, will boycott that product. But instead of boycotting the product, we just switch on to another product.
I mean, yeah, that's true too. But sometimes people they get too, like, you know, you got niggas who gonna be on some, nah, you know, I ain't boycotting shit, I buy this, I fly, which is cool. What if every nigga or every so-called African American just put $20 in the trust fund? Now we got $1 billion. Now we could go buy some land and build some
But
schools.
how do you get a platform? How do you get a platform? How do you get that thought on a platform to where it even makes sense to even begin the part? Because that's what a lot of people just like. I mean, that's how come I even like picked up the little knowledge and all that little shit, because I'm like, I have to be responsible for something. Because I was born, my nigga. This shit ain't just about fucking and dying. And like,
Yeah.
my nigga, like, I was born into a condition, and my life should improve that condition, and my life should improve anybody who comes around me. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah. So California Grown said yes, which is why we need what is owed, reparations and land. How do we get reparations without being nationalized? We can't even agree. We can't even agree to be the same race.
we
That's my
can't even
question.
look, bro. You identify as being a Hebrew Israelite. I identify with being the Moor. That
I identify as being the Moor too. I
But
only
what I'm telling
identify.
you is that issue right there, because you and I have the same thought, because we've been through the same cycles of life of gang banging and
Right.
family, and all the turns we took are similar. So we're similar in thought, and we got a relationship from middle school that makes us be like, I don't care that you from neighborhood, you don't care I'm from gangsters. I don't care you a Hebrew, you don't care I'm
Right.
more. I don't care that you light skinned
Right.
and you dark skinned, nigga. You my brother, my nigga.
Right. Facts.
I need to feel like this. This is what we do. We need to start loving each other like we love ourselves, my nigga. I got your back because you my nigga. You feel
Right.
me?
Facts.
That if I don't got that, what I should go out and be like, I ain't no black niggas gonna do nothing to me. That's where we need to be focused on, bro.
Right. But yeah, what he say on your driver's license? What race does it say?
All of that. When we get caught up on my driver's license is my new. Not saying that that's not a valid point. Not saying that it ain't no science.
Yeah,
In
that's
what
a
you're
valid
saying.
point. But all that don't matter because all that shit belonged to the people who gave it to us.
Exactly.
Give all that shit back. Give it all back. Because at the end of the day, nigga, the Jewish people wasn't recognized on the public record in Germany as Jewish. Nigga, they was Polish people. They was Eastern European. But that didn't stop them from doing what they had to do to get free and the whole world supporting them. You know?
And they support us around the world. My nigga, I've been to 10 countries talking about the black plight. Do y'all know what's going on with us? They like, hell yeah, that shit ain't straight. Down with America, my nigga.
So, but I'm saying as far as like black, like I don't want to get into all that, but if you really look up the legal definition of black, you'll stop calling yourself that. If you never had citizenship in Africa and then moved to America and got American citizenship, you'll stop calling yourself African American. Even listen, fuck it. Even without the public record definition of black, nigga, the true definition of black means pale or without color. So how are we colored and pale? You see what I'm saying? So that's just like semantics. We can't get caught up on that shit. We can't get caught up on that type of shit. We can't get caught up on religion, God, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you believe in. That's your own private business. We are the same people though. How about that? Because all of these are instruments of division. I don't care what you worship, but I care if you got sandwiches next door or your kids is cold. You see what I'm saying? That's what's more important. Because I don't want to hear about your God anyway if you see me and my son out here in the rain and you ain't trying to give us a blanket. So, at the end of the day, it's not about what your driver's license say. If we want reparations, there's only one way to get reparations. You have to call yourself by a name that connects you to the planet. Period. And you have to prove you are a people that pre-existed your destruction and you were destroyed when these motherfuckers showed up. That's how we get reparations.
Somebody said niggas from different hoods can't get over the fact that they homies got killed by their homies, whatever. Basically, like, you from neighborhood, I'm from gangsters. They saying,
I'm pretty sure that gangsters whacked a lot of neighborhoods, man. I ain't said nothing to you about it ever, and vice versa. Like, that's small. That's small. That's peanuts, bro. That's peanuts. That's peanuts. Like, we passed that. That's peanuts, bro. Like, we passed that. I got dead homies. You got dead homies. But at the end of the day, them niggas died apart. Them niggas died. Them niggas sacrificed it all for the same false shit that we believed in. as far as the way we went about living and banging and all that, I don't regret it because it made me the man that I am today. But I feel like if I could have avoided it, I would have. If they could have avoided it, they would have. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't on that, and we can't be on that. And any nigga on that, they can't go. Because that same thought process, that same systematic self-destruction will cross over with us. And we don't need that. We don't need that. We need a unified front with us as a people to where we protect ourselves, we protect our land, we protect our women and children from other
Hey,
people.
hey, that somebody said a lot of niggas ain't on that, especially the young niggas, like how we ain't really tripping that shit because nigga the greater good. But my thing is this. Like, and they also said that a person with enough power has to make that happen, cause we as a unit, we have the power when we come together. Cause right now it's A-Trades in the live right now, and you from neighbor. Look, the nigga from neighbor, he from A-Trade right there. Or no, that's my cousin from Insane. Either way, nigga, I don't give a fuck that nobody know that you my nigga from 40s. Like,
Right.
so what?
I don't give a fuck about it either.
So, but my thing is this. My relationship that I have binded with you is of manhood, scholarship, and preservation. It's not about what your name and rank is from your neighbor. Like, my nigga, now
Right.
if I can publicly say to you, you my nigga, and you can
Facts.
publicly
And
say
vice
that I'm your
versa.
nigga,
The
how is that
respect
not
is
an
mutual.
example of the shit? Like,
The respect
niggas
is
put that
mutual.
shit. Niggas put that shit aside not because of respect or disrespect. It's honor, my nigga, and who I am and what I stand for my
Right.
family. At the end of the
Right.
day, it's more is bigger than me. So of course it's bigger than the shit I represent. It's bigger than me altogether.
Right.
So if I'm making myself a part of a whole, then it don't matter. I gotta set my differences aside so that we all can succeed.
Because if we all nationalize, or if we all not even nationalize, but if we all understand we are the same people, the game banking don't matter anyway. That's just a part of our culture.
We do that in jail anyway, nigga.
Yeah.
When niggas go to jail and you go to the pen, you squabble up, we'll get that shit out the way. Asante.
Facts. And that shit still go on. Oh, you got a problem with buddy? Line it up. And then you feel me? Like, all right, we back up people. Like it ain't. It just at this point the direction we need to go as a people can't nothing like that come. It can't, it can't. We can't be divided by gang banging, religion, whatever. All of this
Social
shit,
status. That's a lot of shit that's
status,
wrong with our women.
political beliefs. We can't be sidetracked by none of that because all of that has proven in history to offset the revolution. Nigga, when we rise up and we try to get our rights and do our shit, nigga, they don't go get other people, other races to come. No, nigga, they slide one of us up in there to topple down the whole shit. So if a nigga don't want to be the same nationality as me when he really is, and he bringing in that, whether it be talking about Jesus or talking about Allah, God, Muhammad, Crip, blood, you're gonna fuck up our freedom, bro. You're gonna fuck up us being unified to maintain our freedom, bro. Whatever you believe in, that's your own personal right and belief to believe in that shit and stand for that shit. But first, you are a part of my race. And that's what's most important. You
Let
see
me
what I'm
address
saying?
something. I'm gonna address this. He said, "What if your homies don't see it the same way when you're trying to grow as a person?" Well, I'll tell you this: um, if you're talking about directly being a game banger and how they gonna perceive it, nigga, get all that. I joined the game to get all that buster ass shit out of me. I didn't want to walk around with fear, feeling like I'm scared of these
Right,
niggas. So I made a
right,
decision to join the gang in order to learn the things that I needed to learn to be a lion and not a fucking zebra, my nigga. You feel me? So all that being where, especially at a era in game banging as now, I could see
right,
in my generation before that, nigga, you had the nigga because it was structure, it was order, it wasn't that much snitching going on. You feel me? Like it was more honor in living the shit out. Like I'm gonna live it out
right,
because of the principles that I stand for, and which is why I still do it because of the principles that I stand on. If everybody
right.
else turns sour, I'm still doing what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying?
And
But
the
all that
gangsters,
being
the
worried
gang
about,
bangers is the best soldiers anyway. They just
yeah,
don't,
all that being
they,
worried about what niggas gonna think, that you sound like a
yeah,
fifth
that's
grader
out.
being
You
afraid
can't
of
be worried about that.
yeah, nigga
Because
ain't
look,
nigga ain't
this is what it's really gonna boil down to. once we really get in the same mind frame, anybody that's against that mind frame, we gonna have to kill them anyway. I mean, realistically speaking, they can't. They, I don't want to sound like that, but
But I mean,
like
that's
Harriet
what
Tubman said.
Islam is in prison.
Yeah, but like Harriet, like with the Harriet Tubman movement, she say, who all want to get free, or who want to fight and be free, and niggas raise their hand, and then she said, who don't, and then the other niggas raise their hand. And she said, well, all the first niggas that raised their hand, kill them niggas that don't want to fight. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna come a point in time where all Jesse Jackson's got to get smoked. All Al Sharpton's got to get smoked.
Yeah.
All these niggas got to go, nigga. Fact.
Cause niggas will get mad at Oprah for two minutes, my nigga, and then not give a fuck. Instead of like really,
we get into an all-out war trying to get free, and we got niggas like Al Sharpton been blending in. They gonna tell where we hid our women and kids. So now these niggas know where our women and kids at. Surrender, or we gonna bomb them. We gonna start cutting babies out of y'all women's stomach. Now what? So we can't afford that. So for the greater good, if you can't get over your differences and be with me as a race of people, as a nation, then we can't. You gotta go, bro. That go for me, you, anybody. If your religion is bigger than me being your blood brother, you can't roll. If your gang is bigger than us as a people, you can't roll. You see what I'm saying? Right. The gangbangers is the best soldiers anyway. They just haven't been taught a proper cause to fight for.
Right.
Let them niggas get the true understanding of who their real enemies is. And then every nigga in Detroit come outside. Every nigga in LA come outside. Every nigga in Louisiana, Texas. Niggas got guns. Niggas, let them figure out who their real enemies is. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. Now we talking. And like this government, they deal in psychological warfare. So I was looking up the Census Bureau. They were saying it's only like 40. They were saying it's only like 40 million black people in America, and it's 200 million white people. That's a fucking lie. But it's psychological warfare. If they told us it was 200 million of us and 40 million of them, we probably all come outside right today and try to take this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
there's no way, because it's niggas with 6-7 kids out here per nigga. And the white people don't get out like that. They can't have babies till after college.
You see what I'm saying? And then science has already proven that they're not replacing themselves. Science is saying that they're not replacing themselves. They know this. This is not a secret. They are not repopulating in the manner by which in 100 years they're gonna still have the same number that they got today. We are. That's why they hit. That's why they heavy with the Planned Parenthood. That's why they pushing the Planned Parenthood heavy.
See, now what do you have to say about motherfuckers say, now we get on pride in our race, this pride in my own race. Now I'm viewed as a racist from the white person who's not necessarily a racist, or you know what I'm saying, towards us, like oh, y'all just saying white people is the enemy.
Man, listen, what I would say to that is the same thing Muhammad Ali said. How many snakes in this basket? How many ain't gonna bite? I ain't testing it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh God!
Because you feel me?
And nigga just gotta stand on. See, that's the thing. That's where the power comes from. Where motherfuckers said earlier, like a motherfucker gotta be like how we all powerful, my nigga. It's just, are you willing to say the shit that needs to be said? Are you willing to do the shit that needs to be done? Out of all the gangs in LA, my nigga, it's probably a pack of 10 niggas from each hood that's doing the killing.
Yeah, facts.
And those 10 don't fuck with each other like that. One of them really a rogue. 2 of them is really with the business. And then the other ones will do it if they just fuck it.
Facts. That's real shit. It's only a good 5 niggas from everybody hood that's maybe 5 niggas that's doing a.
I got a big hood. That's why I said 10, nigga. And I ain't saying everybody ain't gonna just like you a buster, but just
no, everybody got their part. Everybody play their part. Yeah. Some niggas is fight. Some niggas fight you to the death, but they ain't with the killing. Some niggas is killing and can't fight. Some niggas is selling dope. Some niggas, everybody playing. Some niggas pimping. Everybody doing something. But you know, at the end of the day, all that shit is small to us being a race of people that stand for ourselves. Nigga, let's spend the next year not giving a fuck about what nobody else go through. What happened? What they do to y'all? Well, shit. Good luck. You know, let's spend the next year not giving a fuck about being gay more than being black. You know, because the way they especially with that gay
Damn,
shit.
that was D. Hold on, cuz. Cuz said, let's focus on being black instead of being gay. Damn. And that ain't even to get on the gays like
That's
fuck
not
the
my
gays,
nigga, but
like
that's not, bro. I
get
don't
with
mean no
us though.
disrespect to the gays, nigga. The gays always been around. But I feel like it's like being in jail. If the blood niggas deep in the dorm, they pretty much got the dorm. The crip, whoever got the gays is deep in the dorm and they tripping right now. They got the whole society. They punking our kids. They passing these laws. They fucking up the music. They got niggas walking around here with their pants up their ass. Niggas is wearing purses, talk about their man bags, but you know you went to the women's section and bought a purse. Like, fuck all that. Nigga, the gays been around. Nobody ever gave a fuck you was gay, but why the fuck y'all punking us with y'all lifestyle? You know, black and gay in the mainstream is damn near synonymous, how it's promoted on TV. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like how they, and, you know, not to say nothing against Cuz, because I know everybody was happy we had the first so-called black president, but that nigga Obama did that shit. That nigga took the civil rights, all of the shit that Martin Luther King got smoked for, and they niggas got bit by dogs for.
He sold us hope and gave it to the gays on Chris.
He used all the rights, the civil rights that we so-called fought for, and gave them to a sexual preference as a nationality, as a race. Nigga, the gays is a race now, damn near, by way of the civil rights. And, like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, you know? Like, niggas being gay, I got family members that's gay. I got cousins that's gay. Nigga, nobody ever gave a fuck about gay niggas. I don't, you know, nigga, I'm secure in my manhood. I'm not worried about that type of shit. But when I got to go up to my kid's school and say, don't teach my kid this, put him out when you want to talk about how men and men could get married. Or when I got to go, nigga, they passed a law a couple of years back, SB 48, Senate Bill 48. And in that bill, the teachers have to teach the children about gay and lesbian lifestyle from a non-biased point of view.
And starting from the kindergarten on up.
And I'm not even
kindergarten, fool.
Listen, I'm not even comfortable talking to my 5-year-old about regular sex. You want to talk to this nigga about gay shit? That's fucking out, bro. What? I'm not even comfortable talking to my son about regular sex, nigga. What? You want to talk about gay shit? That's fucking out, bro. Why? Why do y'all want our children so open-minded to be our men, especially our men? I mean, you know, women gay, that's cool, but I just feel like the men being gay is where the real attack is, because once you've been emasculated or effeminized, you can't stand with your brothers in battle. You can't, you know, you can't talk about no real shit. You can't stand for no real cause other than being gay. You feel me? And so they use that. They have weaponized homosexuality as a lifestyle against the people, my nigga. That's not cool. So let's spend the next year getting over that. We out of that. We ain't in that. If you gonna be gay, go be gay like how you was gay in the 90s. Nobody gave a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't, you know, take off the purses, nigga. Take off the skinny jackets, nigga. Let's just get back to being men. Let's get back to being strong.
Yeah,
Let's get back to building our culture, building our people.
My thing with the gay shit is full, like, it's like when I really like just be like, all right, cuz, like, what's all this shit about? Cuz y'all forcing this shit everywhere. So let me at least like pay attention to the plight. Like, what's going on? Like, gay bashing for someone like imagine like not being able to be yourself from a gay perspective. Like, damn, like if my daddy not even on no bully shit, just if my daddy knew I was gay, nigga, I would be disowned as a son.
What?
Like this what niggas go
Facts.
through. Huh?
I said facts.
Like this what niggas go through. So I'm like, damn, cuz like who like they should normalize it in the sense of being like, all right, cuz like if you gay, you gay, but pushing it and making
Yeah.
it like putting it on the TV. Like I watch How to Get Away with Murder, right? That's like something the Crip would tune into.
I watched that
like,
shit
boom,
too. I watched that
How
shit
to
too.
Get Away with Murder. Like, boom, let me watch How to Get Away with Murder. And niggas is hard fucking in the show. Like, nigga, what?
Man, bro, hey, that's how that fucking that Empire was, right? I shut that down in my whole fucking house, right? Just aggressive gay scenes, bro. It's just like, come on, man. Y'all know everybody in America watching this shit with their kids. Here go Jamal in the shower just with the aggressive gay scene. It's just like, this is out. This is fucking out. And it's like, I'm not saying I have, because I see somebody said he hella biased. I'm not biased towards gays. I just feel like gay is not synonymous with being black. That's what I'm saying. You know, you gay, bro. But gay is not synonymous with being black as it's promoted in the mainstream media. I have children that I'm always fighting this shit off for. Like, nah, that ain't cool. You know, I got kids that come home from high school, open-minded. Nah, close your shit. You don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on learning. Focus on math and English. The rest of that shit is bullshit. All that, you know, I have kids that really come home from school learning shit, open-minded, and they need answers. They want answers. So I'm not saying that, you know, I don't like gays or I'm anti-gay. No, if you gay, you gay. More power to you. But what I'm saying is gay is not synonymous with being black.
Hey, the person that said you was biased said being a man comes in different forms. How about we all respect each other? Period. My thing is that yes, you're right.
He said what? What he say? Hold on, let me
look. He said being a man comes in different. He said being a man comes in different forms. How about we respect one another? Period. Now what I would have to say to that comment is absolutely you're right. We should all respect each other. But your sexual orientation doesn't have anything to do with society, my nigga. That's something you do in your bed with your partner, and that's your business. What the fuck does that have to do? Why is that now in the curriculum with my fucking kindergarten son, my nigga? That should not be like that, bro. And you're taking away my right to raise my son with a straight influence.
Right. And you know, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but that whole comment is bullshit. You know, because it's just like, take that shit to the shade room where they understand, where they feel like
deep
that.
To me. I just feel like it shouldn't be a thing, my nigga. Like if you gay, you gay. At this point, 2008, what has been 8 years, whatever. That since they've been legalizing shit, like forced us to say it's wrong if it's a hate crime. You sock a gay nigga, that's hate crime. The fuck? No, nigga, I got into it with this nigga who just like dicks. But now I'm looking at 5 to 7 years for hate crime.
For the hate crime.
Versus this bitch ass nigga disrespected me and I slapped cuz. Assault. Well, all right, cool. If I'm gonna go to jail, let me do my little county lady, get the fuck on, cause I slapped it. Like it's like my nigga, and then like it's not like gays. It's like nah, nigga, the spirit that's attached to homosexuality. Yeah. Not everybody, but like you said about the snakes in the bucket, cause a lot that it has a predatory
it's an agenda. It's an agenda.
Like they want to like even like most gay studs, they like straight women only. They only want to turn a bitch out.
Niggas, the men too. That's another thing. That you know, like you ever say some shit like for example, like how he said we need to love everybody. Like cool, but I feel like, for example, we all like let's just keep it simple. Like when it comes to like Jewish people have a code word for when you put them on blast about their bullshit. They be like it's anti-Semitic. And then all the world rally against them. But I told the truth. Y'all do own everything. Y'all finance the slave trade. Y'all finance and all. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all the 1%. You know, like when you tell the truth about these motherfuckers and the actual shit that they doing, they have a word that they have coined called anti-Semitic. So that basically let them get away with all they bullshit. And when you call them on it, you're being anti-Semitic. That's that comment that Brody made talking about, can we all just love each other? No. We love you, but your own sexual preference is your own sexual preference. Stop punking us with it. Stop putting it on our kids. Stop putting it on TV 24/7. Nigga, why the fuck I'm watching Power Rangers and now the Yellow Ranger got a girlfriend? What the fuck type of shit is that? I'm watching TV and they talking about the new Spider-Man gonna have a boyfriend. Why? He was already hard. You see what I'm saying? So it's an agenda, and we're not saying that we against you as a person if your sexual preference is man on man, woman on woman. What we saying is that shit is not synonymous with being black or being African American. That's your own sexual preference. And in the media and in the news and in the TV, that's how they putting it on. Like Pharrell came with the cover of GQ in that big ass yellow dress. Talk about the new masculinity. Nigga, what?
Bro, I went to Macy's, fool, and I was trying to rush for a little outfit. I was sliding somewhere, and I went into Macy's in the men's section, bro, and it was all pastel colors, bro. Pink, light blue, yellow. I said, where the man clothes at?
Then you got Target. They don't even have boys and girls section no more. You know, they got all gender bathroom. Listen, if my daughter go in the bathroom and the man come in there to pee, he fucking might not make it out, bro.
Understand?
You see what I'm saying? Like it's and then it's like, let's talk about something else. A lot of people, like, let's deal with the trauma of being gay. A lot of people who are gay, bro, they went through something as a child, my nigga, and it ain't their fault because they was kids and they couldn't defend themselves. But let's deal with the trauma of being gay. Like, what happened to you? You see what I'm saying? What happened? Who did it? Who was the first man you seen put on women's clothes? Okay, your mama was cracked out and she left you with your gay uncle. Okay, well let's deal with the trauma. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it exists, bro, and it's not to and I'm not saying that in a way to make fun of them because they need help, bro. And the trauma, 80 to 90% of people who practice in that lifestyle, they went through something, bro. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Let's see how we can get you some help in that area, because most likely as a kid you learn to like things that you didn't have no business beginning to like in the first place.
They weren't corrected.
You see what I'm saying? And then let's also talk about how, like, see what people don't understand with all these gay with all of the gay agenda and all that shit. That shit is leading to other things. Like, love is love. So what does 18 and over matter? That shit is opening the door for extreme pedophilia. Let's talk about that.
They next on Crip.
Bro, they got bills on a desk that they waiting to pass. That has to do with love is love and age ain't really nothing but a number.
Hey, my nigga Coach Blue said, hey, you can't be taught to be gay, in my opinion. Niggas like what they like naturally. That's not enough though. Cub, basically, y'all sound fed up. LOL. I feel y'all though. But y'all going in on the gay lifestyle. I hear y'all. LOL. So basically,
nah, we ain't going in on it. It just got to be addressed.
Hey, so look, this what I would have to say. But it is gay. Niggas be out here and molesting. So I'm saying, if motherfuckers, like, there's an exception and there's a rule. So